see if I turn it. Alrighty. Can I see comments? There we go. Alrighty. I will wait. I'll turn the lights on while I'm waiting. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Where is everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. If you are here, hi, Gina. Hey, Michael. How are you? Hey, Joe Q. How are you? All right. I got to take off my glasses because I can't see bowls. All right, I am just checking in real quick. I am trying to get motivated right now to exercise, right? So I thought it would be a great thing to talk about. How motivated are you? And how do you stay motivated? Because I got to tell you that I'm having a really hard time staying motivated these days because I kind of hate everything and everyone right now. And it's hard to stay motivated when I'm trying to pull out the chair so I could sit. I don't know if you guys notice things look a little different in here. After the lovely storm we had, I have been having tons of fun. Now, where can I put this so I can put this down? And let me see if I turn it this way. I hope that doesn't screw you guys up too much. But now I could do this, and I could probably see better. See, I have my little hand weights on. Because I, of course, try to make things more difficult. Let me see if I can read now that I'm further away. Oh, maybe. Okay, here we go. So now I see a couple of people that tuned in. Good morning, Carlos. Good morning, Sylvia. My fantasy white chick with dreads. Yeah, I know. I'm working out. So see, check it out. I mean, tell me how cool this is. I mean, but I'm working out. So I pulled it all back like a crazy person. So I do look semi nuts. I got no makeup on. I'm going to work out. You know, I kind of try to bring it to you like real because, I mean, we could all get dolled up. And I'm sure that that's great for most people because they don't want to look like, an idiot or a schlump while they're on. But me, I don't really care. So I'm here to chat a little bit real quick. Somebody said Facebook user, hi Karen, it's been a while. Not sure, I cannot see your name. Hi Bob, how are you? Let me see who else. If you're angry, used to do boxing class for motivation. Hit the bag. Yeah, this is true. I feel the same way. I'm not sure who this is, but I'm with you. Angela, good morning. Ricardo, good morning. Vanessa, good morning. Hi, you guys. Thank you for joining me. Just real quick, I just wanted to talk a little bit about motivation. I haven't been on, as you guys know, since the storm, Hurricane Ida. For those of you that don't have a clue, God bless you if you don't have a clue. And everybody keeps saying hope all is well, hope all is well. You guys don't want to know, nobody needs to know. Everybody got their own shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't come on here to I don't do drama. Let me put it that way. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys what's going on unless somebody has an extra $20,000. It is what it is right now. Anyway, that being said, I'm trying really hard to stay focused. I try not to come on here and be a Debbie Downer, and everything else. But I think this is something we should talk about, motivation, right? So I'm going to do a quickie right now. We're going to have a quickie, and we're going to talk quick about motivation. What motivates you? So the hard part about motivation is, how do you gain motivation, right? Sometimes, okay, somebody said, love ya. I don't know who you are. It just says Facebook user. I think you need yoga. It's great for the mind and body. I cannot see your name because I am broadcasting on StreamYard, and for some reason your name is not being shown. Um, anyway, I don't know if this is better or worse. You know, I need light in here, but since I had to rearrange everything in here, I don't have that many outlets. So I'm trying to figure out, do I have the light behind me? Woo! Um, so, you know, I think that I personally don't have people to motivate me, unfortunately. Um, so it's all on me to motivate myself. And some days a lot of days, I'm the one motivating most, and I'm here, grasping to motivate myself, right? So some days it's easier than others, right? Some days you just feel good, you wake up and you're gonna go and, you know, hit the world, right? And then other days, the fact that you got out of your bed in the morning is like, you know, amazing, right? So I am in my little area here. I had to throw out most of the stuff in here. One of the things that happened with the storm, and you know, I'm gonna do my little gazelle thing because it's like Auntie M outside. So I ain't doing my run because I'll get blown over. Not to mention the fact that there are so many leaves on the ground, I'll probably bust my ass. So I'm trying to motivate myself to get on this thing and work it. So I was just curious what you guys do to motivate yourself, because I do the dumbest things to try to motivate myself. Not to sound, you know, like, but I like, some, like, for instance, my crazy hair, right? Most people are looking at me going, she's really out of her mind. My mother-in-law said, when are you going to get that shit out of your hair? What did you do? I said, I like it. So, you know, sometimes you have to just have something to look forward to. And as stupid as that may sound to some of you, it's not superficial. It's just a reason. And sometimes we just need a reason. So, like, you know what? I had a reason to get excited about waking up that morning and to go do something different, right? So that my motivation, believe it or not, is change. I love change. I just don't like it when I'm not the one implementing the change, right? I want good change, not bad change, right? So, you know, and then I say to myself, so there are only certain things in life that we have control over, right? I tell you guys that all the time. And the things, you know, you only have control over yourself and your own reactions, right? So, you know, I say to myself, you need to stay healthy. You need to feel good about yourself. And sometimes you don't know how to do that, right? You don't know what's going to make you feel good sometimes. So you got to try something. And some days you want to try, and other days you want to just say, screw it. I ain't doing shit. So yesterday was one of those days for me. When I went to sleep the night before last, what day is today? Wednesday. So Monday night, when I went to sleep, all I heard was the rain. And my stomach was in such a knot. And I was like, I can't sleep, because God forbid I fall asleep and something else fucking happens, right? And I was sick to my stomach. I woke up. I don't sleep at night now. I'm up every hour on the hour. And I'm like, Yesterday, I just woke up. I had a headache. And I just said, I'm not functioning today. And I sat there and I watched all of the rain and I watched all of it pooling up. And I saw that we were about 8 seconds away from another flood. So I just shut down yesterday because I was like, you know what? I'm going to like throw up. I can't even deal with this shit. Right. And I said to myself yesterday, while I did that, I said, all right, Kat, you can do this today, but guess what? Tomorrow, you better get up and you better get something accomplished. Now, doing my show has definitely been on my list. My son has been yelling at me about doing it as well. I worked very hard to build up my following. I worked very hard to create a platform and a family for all of us, right? And we went through this pandemic together. And here we are. We're still here. A year and a half later, we're more fucked than I think we were last March, but that's a whole other conversation, right? And I said, I got to get myself back into the swing of things. So I'm here. As I said, I'm not going anywhere, but I need some motivation to be here too, because there are times I come on here and there are 3 people watching. And, it's interesting because, when I was driving my son to school today, he was telling me about some, I'm like an old person. I don't know who the hell he was talking about, but he was telling me about somebody and they did like these TikTok videos. It was an artist and his song came on the radio while I was driving. I have no idea who he said he was. And he says, yeah, he did like this TikTok video and stuff. And when he was gonna put out his album, he said he was pregnant. And that was the way he boosted up his thing. He goes, and obviously that's not true. So I said, well, it's funny because this is what people do on TikTok and all of these things. They do these ridiculous things, and these ridiculous things have a gazillion people following them. And then you have somebody like me who's trying to be legit and who's trying to actually help people and to present real life stuff and not make drama out of it, not insult people or I know I'm not the most politically correct person in the world, but I say it as it is, right? So it's interesting because this is and this is where I lose motivation sometimes. When I would bust my ass to be here every day at 11 o'clock and I get here and there's like 3 people watching, I'm like, I guess it really doesn't matter. But the funny thing is that I know it does matter because I have people from all walks of life that have come to either have come to me or I have spoken to or have met, and they've watched and listened to the show and they've thanked me for it. And I don't even know who they are. So people are lurking in the background and not everybody wants to be out there, right? People want to be where their comfort zone is, and that's fine. But that motivates me to know that people are listening, and that even if I always say this, if it helps one person, then that means that I did good, because I'd rather have this conversation with everyone out there than to have this conversation on the phone with, hundreds of people, right? So all I'm saying to you real quick, because I am going to go and work out, because if I keep yapping, I won't work out. You know, you're not alone in life. I mean, we are alone. Let me recant that statement. We're very alone in life. Unless of course you happen to have a phenomenal partner or a phenomenal family or phenomenal friends. We are, I said this 100 times, right? No one's going to save you. You have to save yourself. So, you also have to motivate yourself, right? You have to find that reason, whatever it is. I tell you guys, I don't care if you worship a rock. If you believe that rock has magical powers, then worship the rock, right? So I'm here telling you that I am pulling from my fucking toes to try to stay motivated, to try to stay positive, to try to set goals and to obtain something, right? And to try and live, because besides the things that are going on in our personal lives, we're also living in a world that we don't recognize. And that's probably one of the biggest reasons why I can't sleep at night, because I've been talking about this for years now. We as Americans are losing our rights each and every second of each and every day. And this has been going on for years. So I don't know who's asleep. I don't know who's awake, but I do know that my son deserves the life. He deserves to live his life and make a difference, right? And unfortunately, the world that we're living in right now, I question all of that. So all I'm saying to you is that you're not alone. So many of us are going through a lot, and the pressures of the world right now are falling upon us as well. So on those days that you're pushing to motivate yourself and you're trying to get out there and live your best life, and there's like that roadblock there, I don't know, keep trying to push. And if you can't push and you fall down, then push with your feet, push with your nose, I don't know. But you can't give up, because if you give up, then where do you go from there? Right? So that's what I tell myself all the time. You can't give up. So find something that motivates you. My son motivates me to still be here on this earth. And I will be the best me I can be, because that's what he deserves. And he's been my reason. And yes, each day goes by and I will have that reason for myself. But for the most part, he is my reason. And if you don't have that, you need to find a reason. I don't care what it is, but you need to find it. And like I said, it could be something as insignificant as changing your hairstyle. Okay. Pick up a hobby that makes you, feel good. Start exercising, try to start working out. There's so much stuff you can do now online. You can do these videos. They have free apps and stuff. I don't know how good they are. I'm searching for them myself, but you can do it. So, for those of you that say to yourself when you wake up in the morning, I'm fucking done, I'm with you. I feel the same way. I hate everybody. I want to, I'm right there with you. But you know what? We can't live in that place. We can visit, but we can't live there. So let's get the energy right, and let's try to pull away from, I don't even know what to call it. The land, the holy land of fuckness. That would be the right word to use, right? All these crazy things are going on these days. And so that's where we are. The holy land of fuckness. That's my word of the day. All right, let me see. I see you guys are commenting. All right, Karen can't see with or without. Now I'm going to stick my eyeballs all up in here because I can't see. Billy, hi Karen, we missed you. Hope all is well. Yeah, it's not, but it is what it is. Bob, so glad you're back, and I've shared this live feed in my group because many of my group members have missed you. Oh, Bob, thank you so very much. And to those of you that missed me, I really do appreciate that. It feels good to be missed, to be honest with you. Sylvia, it's hard for me to get motivated for many reasons. The way I motivated myself is by going for a run every morning. Exercise in nature is good for me. Yes, but Sylvia, the problem is that even sometimes just to motivate yourself to go for the run is also the issue. You know what I mean? Somebody said, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Alyssa, very hard to stay motivated. Alyssa, my love, I've been watching your posts. And again, you know what? Let me start off by saying I apologize to any of you that think that I'm not paying attention or whatever. I have been dealing with a lot, and I don't, so if I'm not responding, if I'm not liking shit on Facebook or whatever, please don't take it personally. I have my hands full right now, and there are a lot of days that I spend my time reaching out and checking up on other people as I sit alone. So, don't take it personally if you haven't, if I haven't responded to you on Facebook or whatever. I try to stay on top of things, but my head just isn't there. There's a lot of drama that goes on Facebook, especially with, some of these groups that I'm, familiar with. And I just can't deal with that shit. I got real fucking problems, and I could give a shit who's fucking who's doing this, who's doing that. I don't care. Sorry, I love you. That's your world. I'm not, I don't need to deal with that world. So, if you don't see me and I'm not in these things, and, people are tagging me to go into lives, you have no idea what I'm dealing with, So I'm not living. I'm not doing anything. You guys haven't seen me. My show is my baby. If I haven't been on my show, that tells you everything you need to know. So please, nobody take offense if you haven't heard from me, or I haven't, whatever. It's definitely, don't take it personally. It's just my world right now. And Alyssa, I know that you've been having some health issues, so I'm sending you much love and light. Lisa, good morning, sending you much love and light as well. See, there are a lot of people that have been going through a lot of shit lately, just an FYI, so I'm the first person to be sensitive. And yeah, as Carmela would say, I get in my feelings, because you know what? If I fucking matter, then you should prove to me that I matter. And I don't mean you got to jump through hoops, but there are a few people that have reached out to check up on me and stuff, which I greatly, greatly appreciate. But look, we all got our own lives, and everybody's dealing with something. So that's why I say, try not to take it personally. I don't think that I do think people disregard other people, but I hope that it's not, for the people that you care for, I hope that it doesn't work that way, and that people just are, dealing with their own stuff. When I'm dealing with my own stuff, I check on other people. And then when they ask how I am, I kind of go, I go silent, because nobody needs to know that. You know what I mean? Don't ever stop. I hear your voice. I got to tune in. Thank you, Billy, my sweetheart. Gina, you have helped me on numerous occasions. Fact. Thank you, Mama. I love you. And thank you for continually checking up on me. Emily, I'm over here because everyone already knows about violating community standards. Emily, you are a sick bitch. And I love you too. And again, I am sending out so many prayers to you guys, because there are a couple of people on this feed right now that are fighting a fight. They're having health issues, they're having personal issues, and they stand here and they're strong. And I send much love and light to those people, and you know who you are. Rita M, good morning. Okay, where did Bob go? Hold on, I'm getting here. Bob, most of my group members in Facebook group are working when you go live in the morning. So that's why I leave your post up in my group, because many of them watch your feeds later in the day and in the evenings. Thank you, Bob. I understand. I know some people are working, some people aren't. Obviously, whenever somebody can jump on and watch, if you want to comment, that's great. I will get an alert if you comment. If you don't want to comment, that's okay too. Sometimes you just want to listen, and that's okay. And I've learned that, because a lot of people have come to me and told me that they're watching in the background. I am not on the radio right now. I didn't bring my laptop in. I didn't hook up to the radio. This is just a live right now. And like I said, I just figured I would jump on and do a quickie. We're doing a quickie. Woohoo! Hold on, something just came up here. I think I might be on Instagram now too, live, because I think that they fixed it, because it used to be Periscope and now I think it's Instagram. The holy land of fuckness. Love it. Am I wrong, Am I wrong, Emily? Vanessa, my daughter had a fire last night, and she is being so positive and thankful. God, thanking God it wasn't that bad and that her and her roommate didn't get hurt. And you know what? God bless Vanessa. I'm so glad your daughter is okay. And it's very true. But I'm going to be the first one to say it. I said it with everything that went on. I'm grateful. You know, my in-laws are safe. You know, the dog is safe. Everybody's safe. And I am grateful for that 110%. But the other crap, I want to kill somebody with. Okay. So don't get it twisted. Nobody, I am fucking grateful. Okay. And it's hard to be grateful sometimes because you know what? I feel like I keep losing everything and everyone. So, you know what? It is really hard to stay motivated, which is what my topic is today. And it is really hard to stay grateful because I'm tired of it already. You know what? I want the sun to shine and I want to fucking smile. And yes, I can smile, but I want to own that smile. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you know what? Yeah, you got to fake it till you make it. You got to smile because once you start it, right, a body in motion tends to stay in motion. You got to smile. You got to make it happen. But, you know, it would really be nice if it wasn't this fucking hard. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say. And you know what? God bless those of you that live in, you know, a glass house and everything is perfect for you. You know, I wish you much love and light, but my house is like, I don't know, what was it? The three, what was it? The Goldilocks? And no, that's not with the house with the, that blows over. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. That's Mother Nature. She's like, yeah, all right. Oh God. Okay. Anyway, can you ask a mod to share to my Facebook since I'm in the crank? I don't have a mod on here, Emily. So I'm not sure. I don't know. Lisa, if you're watching, would you Emily, I don't know if you, what are you, Carlucci Brooke on Facebook? She wants you to share the video to her page, I guess. If anybody, you know, can do that for me. Gina, if you're on here. Joe Q, if I'm not on some dealing with life, God bless all right, I'm not sure what that means. Vanessa, amen. Yeah, hump day. Quickie for everybody. Yes, Emily, thanks for pointing that out. The world is fucked up as it is. I really stay away from drama and toxic stuff. I feel your pain, Karen, and everyone that's struggling. Thank you, Sylvia. Nobody's house is perfect. It's called fakery. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. So, you know, again, I'm going to go do my little workout thing here. If anybody knows anybody in the New York area, what is the group to share it to? It's not a group. It's to Emily. Emily, which is it? Emily Brooke. Gina, Emily Brooke, Brooke. She wants you to share the video to her page. I don't know if you guys are friends or not. You might be. So if anybody knows anybody that has any kind of like gym equipment that they don't use, keep me in mind because I'm trying to, that's one of my goals is, my son told me, Ma, you're too old. Cause I said, I want to get more muscular. And he tells me, Ma, you're too old to get muscular. I was like, oh yeah. So now I need a lot of weights because I got to prove this little shit ass wrong. But yes, I'm going to try to crank up the music, crank up my world and stay motivated. And I appreciate you guys being here with me because, I did miss you and, I miss, the energy that comes with all of this. Right. So, I don't know. I would love to put together another event. It's all in there. I need something good to look forward to. Right. So, I am not committing on a daily basis right now just because I have no idea when, from 1 minute to the next, things change in my world now like this. So I don't commit to something that I can't follow through with. So right now, my following through is meek. So I'm here. If there's ever a topic that you guys do want to discuss, feel free to contact me, send me a message. I'm happy to discuss, anything really. You know me, I'm an open book. So just to recap, on motivation, I'm not sure where we can find that from. Every day, I think it's something different. But as a human, we can help motivate others. So if you see that somebody is struggling, support an encouraging word, it goes a long way. And I would encourage you to do that. If you haven't heard from somebody in a while, or they've kind of pulled back, or whatever the case may be, normally when people pull back, there's a reason. So, maybe a quick text, or if you're inclined to do so, a phone call. Sometimes people just need a little positive reinforcement, and that's what I'm trying to do right now with all of you, right? So just remember that the grass ain't greener. No one, for those people that live in the glass house, that, life is good, God bless them. And for some of us that struggle, you know what? We have to keep pushing. We have to keep pushing, and just try to get rid of all the negative. There are people that don't belong in your life, right? That's why, like I said to you, some of you, when it comes to, I do not get involved in drama. Anybody that knows me knows I don't do drama. So, like, when it comes to social media and all this stuff, you see, I'm not a part of any of it. Got nothing to do with you or anybody else. I just don't need that in my life. I got enough that I got to deal with. So you know what? Sometimes you have to pull back to take care of what you have to take care of. But at the same token, if you know that someone isn't around, reach out to them. Hey, how are you? Are you okay? Do you need anything? Whatever the case may be. And, in a sense where it's somebody that's important in your life, let them know how important they are in your life. And maybe that one kind word will motivate them to push a little bit harder for that day, because it's amazing how much positive reinforcement can do. And unfortunately, we are all trained to be so negative. And, we always look at things. I mean, especially me, I'm the first person, I'm a perfectionist. You look at things and you say, what's wrong with it? And you say, how do I fix it? Or this got to get fixed, this got to get changed. And if you try to reprogram your brain to look at it and say something positive about it, then you can maybe make more positive deposits, if you will, after that, right? So it's the mindset. And is it easy to do? No, especially when you want to kill people. But you know what? It can be done, but recognize it. When you have those thoughts in your head, stop them. What are you thinking about? The universe hears you, so stop. And I catch myself and I'm like going through all these conversations in my head. I'm like, why are you thinking about this? Stop thinking about this. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Clear your mind. So, it's important that you take control over your thoughts, and if you have good people around you, again, I will say this to you when I'm going to sign off right now. If there's somebody you haven't heard from, that you care about, reach out and send them a text and say, hey, I miss talking to you. I haven't seen you post anything on Facebook lately, or I haven't heard from you. What's up? Are you good? You need anything? And, sometimes people just need to talk, and, you got to give them that opportunity to do that. So do your best, you guys, to stay motivated. I'm here right now telling you I'm struggling big time staying motivated, but when you got it, just do it. Just stay the course. You got to stay the course. Pete said motivation comes from many places at different times. Good morning, Pete. Absolutely. Angela, one day at a time, life can still be good even with some struggles. Hang in there. Yes. Life is what you make of it, right? So, good, bad. I don't know if I like either one of those words. I guess the point is to just find joy in anything, right? So even if you can find joy in one thing you do in a day, that's an accomplishment. Oh, I don't know if Pete's still on here. I love Pete. I listen to him I listen to his mixes on Mixcloud whenever I do my runs. I love it. All right. So, Emily, I love you. So for everybody that tuned in, thank you so much. Do me a favor, share out this video for me. Maybe there's somebody that needed a little bit of motivation today. I hope perhaps I was able to give you some motivation. I could use some good energy to motivate me so I could get my fat ass up on that freaking thing. Because I got to make muscles now because my son told me I can't. Could you imagine that? I'm too old. Go see where you got to go with yourself. Too old. Screw that. All right. And on that note, I love you guys. I'm around. I will see you. Just keep your notifications on so that when I do go live, you got me. All right. Because I don't know. It's like I'm sneak attacking. You never know what goes on. So I love you guys. I hope you have a fabulous day. It is hump day. It is Wednesday. Do not forget, it still rings true. Karen, Karen, Karen. All right? Karen, Karen, Karen. Scream out my name. Go get some and scream out my name 3 times and life will be good. Karen, text me whenever I miss our little chats. I am sorry, Emily. I know. I've just, like I said, I've been bad about that. I know I just wanted to check up on you and see how you were doing. Again, I apologize to anybody. My chit-chatting is at a minimum these days. But nonetheless, I love you guys. Scream out my name 3 times today if you get humped on hump day. All right? Listen, we're all getting fucked. We might as well get fucked the right way. There she goes with that mouth. Real Talk Karen Stacy right here live. Love you guys. Share out the video for me and turn on your notifications so you know when I come on next. Love ya, love ya, love ya.